All right. Welcome to the 290 More podcast. I appreciate your time. If you could introduce yourself to my viewers and listeners.
I'm Rob Crush.
Okay, how you doing, Rep Crush?
I'm cool.
Okay, so I don't know how familiar you are with my content, but I like to get as much as the full story as I can in this little bit of time. So we're gonna start from the beginning. All right, that's cool.
Okay.
Where you from? Where you grew up?
I grew up in Chicago. Yeah, but I be everywhere, move around everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Okay. Chicago, a big city. West side, south side, north
South.
side, east side. Hundreds.
Uh, Honest, the city, both of them.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What was your experience like coming up out south in the hundreds?
It was cool. I had a fun childhood.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let, yeah, I had a fun childhood.
Mm-hmm.
It was cool. Yeah.
What was your aspirations as a child like coming up? What did you aspire to be?
As a kid, I don't know. I was animated, but I was quiet. But then, I was just animated. I liked it to do everything. Yeah. So
Hmm.
it just kind of makes sense. You feel me?
So did you always see yourself doing what you're doing today, or did you want to like be a
when I
teacher?
was real little, I did want to be a teacher when I was real little. But as I got older, I started writing. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, okay, for sure. So as you start getting older, what makes you start writing and what you start writing about?
Um, I started writing poetry, and I used to write short stories when I was little.
Yeah, about what?
I don't know, it used to be crazy stuff, just funny stuff. And then I started writing poetry, and then I started writing music, writing lyrics and stuff like that.
Mhm. So throughout your poetry career, what was you doing with the poetry? Was you just writing
I
poetry
was
in
just writing
notebooks?
poetry
Doing
all day,
poetry
24.
slams? Was you on
No,
a poetry team, anything like that?
no. I just was writing. I just had notebooks, and I just would write all day, 24/7.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Did you share it with anybody?
Mm, See, at the time I used to be on YouTube. At the time when I was younger, I'd go on YouTube and
Hmm.
rap stuff that I used to write and then hide my face and yeah, it was crazy. And I used to do it on Facebook, MySpace.
Yeah, are these videos still discoverable?
Probably on MySpace.
Uh,
Tag.
I remember Tag. Yeah, that's crazy. But no, that's dope. So you say that eventually evolved into songwriting. Um,
Right.
what 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 made you start writing songs? You know what I'm saying? After from coming from covering your face up, what made you start writing songs?
I don't know. It just happened. I always loved music, so I just started writing music. Poetry and writing regular music is like the same shit.
Mm. So was you talking about the same shit since it was the and was you still covering your face up or
Yeah.
so what was it about music? Did you want to be an artist? Did you was it just a
I wanted I wanted to rap, but at the same time I didn't want to rap. I wanted to rap, but look, I make music when I was little. I wanted to rap, but I never wanted to be like a rapper. But I liked it to rap, if that
mm,
makes sense.
yeah,
I never want to be like I'm the rapper, I don't know.
for sure. So talk to me about like the music that was being played in your household. Like what did you come up listening to? What OG was playing?
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
my daddy made music. So when I was little, I go to the studio with my daddy.
Mm,
But it wasn't like I was like, oh, I wasn't even really into music like that. I go to the park or something. But my daddy listened to, Tupac and all that shit, all that type of stuff. Then my mama, she listened to Lauren. My mama was crazy over Lauren Hill.
mm,
My mama was crazy over Lauren Hill and shit,
mm.
all that stuff.
Who was your some of your favorite artists coming up?
When I was younger, oh my God, I was crazy over Missy Elliott. Obsessed.
Was what happened? Why is it was?
Missy Elliott ain't putting out no new music no more.
I thought well she going on tour. She probably is doing a lot of old songs.
Probably so.
She looked different too though. You
She
see that?
do. That's why I don't listen to her. Why you
Damn,
look like
cause she
that?
look different. Damn, that's discrimination.
It's not
You can't
discriminate.
get on the internet saying you don't listen to nobody because they look different.
I'm just being
I'm gonna have to
100.
blur that part out. I
What?
just play. But no, that's dope. So Missy Elliott, anybody else? You know what I'm saying? Anybody else that you still like fuck with to this day who ain't get their head cut off? You know what I'm saying?
No, not really. Nah. My taste in music from when I was little changed completely. Like I don't even listen to all that no more. Don't get me wrong, I do sometimes, but not like 24. Like nah.
Okay. So when you start writing songs, is it just writing in notebooks, or do you
Yeah.
immediately go to the studio?
No, when not right now.
No, when
When
you
I was younger, I could not go to the studio. Like, Mom asked my mom, "Can I go to the studio?" She was no, like, And my daddy ain't take me to the studio either. You would think like, cause he was a rapper, he was like, like nah.
did he ever say why?
I mean, I can understand to a certain extent, but I mean, like, I don't know.
So you say you can understand to a certain
I
extent,
can
but he
understand.
had you there with him. You know what
When
I'm
I
saying?
was when I was in the studio with my daddy, I was little, probably like 5, 6, 7 years old. I wasn't making music then. I was writing short stories. But when I turned like 12, 13, I'm like, I want to make music. Look, listen to what I heard. Well, now that I'm older, he was like, I didn't know it was that serious. I was like, oh, okay, true.
Does he still make music?
Yeah,
Collab on the way.
maybe.
That'll be dope. That'll be dope. So let's fast forward to when you finally make it in the studio. How do you end up in the studio? Do they finally let you in there, or what?
No, I went to the studio. I went to the studio when I was 17, when I was literally out of high school, and I was so happy. Like me and my homie, he a DJ. My homie was a DJ in high school, and now he a DJ too. That shit lit. And we end up going to the studio, recording in somebody's little house studio. And oh my god, I played the fuck out of that song. Like that was my first time recording. I'm like, okay, I was feeling myself.
Did you write the song that night? Was that something
I was
you
freestyling.
working on?
I was freestyling.
But you was proud of it though. You was proud of it though. Did you put it out? Like what?
Yes, I put it on YouTube, and oh my god, I just played the fuck out of that. I was so excited.
So after your first song, what does that do ultimately? Does that like jumpstart you to now I gotta stay in the studio? I gotta write more songs, or did you like take a break and start doing some other
Nah,
shit?
I just kept going, and I was so happy. Like when I got a job, I'm like, "Ah, I could go to the studio. I could pay for studio time." Oh yeah, I used to stay in the studio when I was got my first job.
So when you know what I'm saying in the studio, do you once you get in the studio, do you kind of see what your parents was like saying no to type shit,
No,
or did he?
no.
So was they a little upset when you finally was able to go on your own and they found out you was, or they accepted
I
it?
don't think so. I think they just accepted it because I was grown. Like I'm 18. I'm in college. I work. Like do what I want with my money. So
Okay. So now that you're in the studio paying for your own studio time, what's the plan? Is it you know what I'm saying? But before we get in there, explain Rap Crush to the people. When do you find that? Is it given? Did somebody else give it to you? Did
my
you make it
name.
up? Yeah.
So my mind is just like this. Like it's just like always thinking. Like so it just came to me. One day I posted a picture a long time ago on Instagram, like 10 years ago. I was feeling myself. I was at the dance studio and I'm like, shit. I'm like, am I your Rap Crush or not? And then I'm like, wait, Rap Crush. I came out with an EP called Rap Crush and I'm like, fuck it. Then I started getting older and then I just started like shit just started changing, like just me in general. So I'm like, wait, I'll change my name to Rap Crush because I'm Crush. What you talking about?
Okay. So was it always Rap Crush? I talk to artists a lot of times and they
No,
go through several names before they
no.
find that one.
My name was Bradney at first. Everybody knew me by Bradney. I actually got Brad tatted on me. I got this tatted on me when I was 15 because I'm a brat. So I call myself Bradney. So everybody be Bradney. Then I changed that shit to Rap Crush. Because I'm like, you get too old to call yourself that. So
Did you get any more tattoos?
I just got this and this.
You was done after that? You was like, fuck.
I want one more, but it just hurt so bad. So I'm like,
Yeah, they got numb and cream now.
I know, but I'm telling you, like, I,
Just ain't the pain shit, the blood, the needles.
yeah, I'm scared.
For sure, for sure. So now that you know what I'm saying, you decide that you finna go full fledged with music, you got your name. What's the subject matter? What you talking about on these songs?
When I was younger,
When you start getting in the studio for real, so like,
uh,
so when you start,
I don't know. Honestly, I gotta think about some of my old music because my music changed drastically. I don't even know what the hell I used to be rapping about.
okay. So we could do this. Give me your subject matter on your music today. What's your
Oh my
subject matter?
god, my subject matter is just love, love, love. Like I could write a whole movie. Nah, let me stop. I could write a whole album. I did it before about love and a nigga. Like yeah, for real.
So when saying stuff like that, I assume that you know what I'm saying, you take parts of your real life and incorporate into your music.
Yeah.
How much of your real life do you incorporate into your music? Like, if, does somebody hear that in song, be like, oh, she talking about me type shit?
Probably so. Shit, you should feel special. Cause I don't like. I'm not type of girl like I'm not finna really express how I feel really. So I do it through my music type shit.
Talk to me about your support system. You know what I'm saying? Like your friends and your family. Do they share your music? Do they play your shit? Do they come to the
Oh,
events?
honestly, I don't think so. My little brother is crazy over like always support me, but other family, I don't think so, and I don't give a fuck. Cause like it's so many people that I never met before that be listening to my music, and I don't even be knowing how they be finding this shit. So it's like I don't really give a fuck about family and shit not listening because it's like people listen that I don't know. So you know,
No, for sure. I hear that a lot from artists. They be like their biggest fans is people they never met before.
yeah, for real. Somebody told me that somebody in jail heard of my music before and was like, me and my girl love her music. I met somebody in Detroit and they told me that they homie already like subscribed to my YouTube and shit. I don't really be knowing this. So I'm like, just
For sure, for sure. Talk to me about some ways that you promote yourself as an artist. Like, how do you get yourself, you know what I'm saying, your names in Detroit's and in these jail cells and stuff like that?
I just look at myself like I look at myself as a brand. Like with everything I do so much shit. So I just look at everything like everything files back to Rap Crush. Like everything I do. Whether I content create, whether I make TikToks, whether I'm on threads, whether I take pictures, whether whatever the hell I do, it just always goes back to Rap Crush, Rap Crush, Rap Crush, Rap Crush, and then it falls back to the music. Like, damn, she made music too. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You know. So yeah, that's just how I go.
Also, you know what I'm saying, if you could, it's a question I ask all my female guests. If you could talk to me about what it's like being a female in a male dominated industry. And what I mean by that is, you know what I'm saying, the men, a lot of times they the engineers, they the cameramen, you know
I
what I'm
love it.
saying?
Honestly, it's fantastic. I love it, like for real, because I don't know, me and men, like working with men is cool with me because I'm pretty chill. Like I don't do too much. Like everybody I fuck with know how I am, so it is what it is. Like I don't have no problems with it. Like
For sure, that's dope. So no bad experiences or anything like that?
I had one bad experience. This dude that I was talking to, and he was producing for me, and we started talking or whatever, and yeah, mixed business with pleasure, and only thing I can say about I don't think it's no wrong with mixing business with pleasure. Just make sure that you got your business together without that person that you fuck with, type shit. If that makes sense.
For sure. So did that make it into any music?
Yeah, we made some music.
No, I'm talking about that situation. Like, did you sing, like, make a song or something about it? You know what I'm saying? Like, you just left it alone. Okay,
He wasn't worth it.
for sure, for sure. What about working with other artists? You know what I'm saying? Is that
I
something?
love working with other artists. I done worked with a lot of artists. I feel like some of my best songs is from working with other artists. I love collabing because the way that I write music is just so different, and I love when I could put my genre and my type of music with somebody else's type of music and just create something that's just so different and so beautiful. Like music is very beautiful, you know. It's the creative part about it. I think people don't think about a lot. So that's some of the best ways that I have made music is just from working with people, and I love working with people that's different than me, because then that brings out a different side of me, if that makes sense.
If you would have to, you know what I'm saying, say like choose a demographic, who would you say you make music for? You know what I'm saying,
Uh,
like you listening, watching right now. This song is for you. Like who was that?
color people.
There we go. Okay,
I don't want to say like
niggas. Fuck you. For the people who don't know.
oh man, yeah, yeah.
So could you? Is that some? Have you ever considered like crossing over? Like I was talking to a artist, a rap artist last night, and he was like, "Man, I just did a country song." You know what I'm saying? Is that something you could see yourself?
I don't know. I definitely could see me doing some reggae or something like that.
That'd be dope.
But most, people of different skin tones be liking like color people music. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. If you don't mind, you know what I'm saying. like earlier we talked about your creative process starting off. You talking about you started writing poetry, then you started writing music. Now when you go to the studio, are you still writing? Do you come with the music already wrote? Are you
Sheesh.
freestyling, punching in and out? Are you recording at
I
home?
write,
What's it not
I
like?
write my music at home, and then I go to the studio and I record. Sometimes I go to the studio and just like do something like right when I'm at the studio. Sometimes if I'm just like, oh, I ain't write nothing, but
Mhm.
I like to write my stuff at home and then go to the studio. I like to be very prepared. I like for my stuff to sound like this. I know how I want to say that. I want to memorize it. I don't really like rapping, looking at my lyrics. So, yeah, that's just how I like to do it.
For sure, for sure. Also, with making music, do you ever make a song and record it and it's not your favorite song?
Hell yeah.
And how do you go about it? Like, do you like never put it out, never play it for
Yeah.
yourself, or
Like, shit. I got so many songs like that. I'll be like, but then I'll let somebody else hear it and they'll be like, oh, I like it. But then I'll be like, that's not my best. Like, I don't know. It'd be crazy. I'm real hard on myself when it comes to my music. Like, real hard.
okay, for sure. Now, if you don't mind me asking, you know what I'm saying, are you involved or connected to like any management groups or record labels or anything
Nah.
like that? Or is
Mm-mm.
there anything you're even interested in, like for anybody who may be watching and listening?
Honestly, I don't know. I'm really, really like, how can I say this? I really like to do what I like to do. If I was to have somebody manage me or something, I'm telling you what to do. Like, it is what it is, but
That ain't how it work, Rap Crush.
yeah, I don't like. I'm
She tell the manager what to do.
I'm
Hold
just
on.
being honest. That's probably why I ain't got no managers or nothing. Cause I'd be like, like I would go back and forth with you. Like that don't even make sense. Like
Mm, for sure.
I guess that could be one of my flaws. I mean, I've been 100. It is what it is.
For sure, for sure. That's dope. That's dope. Another thing, you know what I'm saying, a big thing about the society we live in this generation we live in is this is social media, you know what I'm saying? So talk to me about how you maneuver on social media and what's it like, you know what I'm saying? Cause you're a gorgeous woman, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you got an inbox full of amazing stories that you can share with us, you know what I'm saying? So what's it like? How do you navigate, you know what I'm saying, this social media age?
Uh, so pros and cons. Pros is people listen to me or know me that I never met all across the world. That's a pro. Cons is like I talk to people on social media. I'm pretty like I talk to people like as long as you ain't trying to talk to me, we can have a long conversation. Like you want to learn about because I fuck with the herbs and all that shit. So people
I
we
mean, we
no like
oh,
yeah like the herbs. Like the herbs, like the natural shit, all that type of
really?
shit. Yeah. So people be messaging me all the time. We talk and I make
Mhm.
juices. So yeah, but that could be a con to a certain extent because motherfuckers be liking me. Oh my god! But I wouldn't even say it's just social media shit. It's the real world too. Like it's
Mhm.
just it
For
is what it
sure.
is.
Right. I'm sure.
But I like social media because
Mhm.
it's easy just to reach people that you don't have to be around. You ain't gotta go outside. Like it's just easy, so easy.
Mhm. Now, I don't know if there's something that you have dealt with, but what I've noticed, especially on TikTok, like the commenters could be cutthroat sometimes.
The commenters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like they can say some shit, you be like off the wall type
I
shit.
just delete it because I be like, I ain't even finna go back and forth like
Never
type shit.
respond. Oh, sure. I don't even delete it. I just don't respond. I'm just gonna say no.
If it's
Delete it
some
'cause
crazy,
it be some
crazy shit, I had to delete it. But on Instagram and shit, they let you hide comments.
oh, sure. Yeah, I'm talking about they be saying some shit on Instagram. Instagram hide that shit automatically. They be saying shit like I have certain
Oh yeah,
guests up
they
here.
sure do hide it.
Boy, I have certain guests up here. People be ripping them in the comments, boy. On sure, I be especially on TikTok.
It's crazy though, cause I just feel like as human beings, like our life is our life. So it's like if you don't like what somebody posting or whatever you gotta say, then don't post it or don't follow them.
Mhm.
Don't comment. Don't follow them. Like
For sure.
it's just weird. People be weird as
Hmm. For sure. So you know what I'm saying. Also, do you share all your music on social media, or do you choose what platforms to
Facebook. I really don't share music. I used to, but
Why is that?
Facebook, I don't know. Facebook is like, I don't know.
That's why all the haters at. All the haters that know you. For sure.
They just be lurking. I don't even really share my music on TikTok like that.
Hmm.
I do sometimes on Insta. I don't even really. like honestly, I don't really promote my music like that.
Mhm.
Honestly, like I just really, this might sound harsh or whatever, but I just really don't be really giving a fuck.
Mhm. With that mindset, do you pay attention to the analytics? Like, do you pay attention to how many
Yeah,
views a song got, or who listening to it and stuff like that?
yeah.
And does it matter ultimately when you see them numbers? Like, man, I wanted a different number than that.
No, not really.
Or do you set goals for yourself? Like, I want to reach this number.
Not with my music, cause I guess it could be just be like, cause I just do so much. So it's like music is just one thing I do. So it's like I don't really like make it that deep. Now if I put out a project or something or whatever, then probably I'll be like, oh. But when I ain't put out no new music or no project, y'all listening to some shit that the last song I put out was December 2023, and it's fucking what, September 2024.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't be caring about that shit.
So, so with that being said, what's your goal with the music?
Honestly, with the music, I'm thinking about dropping one more EP, one more album, and I might just be like, done. Like, literally. Only because it's like, I'm growing, and it's like, I got so much other shit going on. Like, at the end of the day, I have so much music out to the point of where it's like, I don't really, really care that much. Like,
Hmm.
yeah.
How do you know how much music you got out?
I got a lot of music out.
Hmm.
I got 3 projects out and a couple singles.
Hmm. Okay, for sure. That's dope. So I asked you about your creative process a little bit earlier. Talk to me about the production side. Like, how do you choose the producers for these
The
projects,
producers,
the
I buy
engineers,
my
the
beats
beats?
from people in other states.
Mm-hmm.
No shade to nobody in Chicago that make beats, but
I say, 'cause my
I
beats
don't.
go crazy.
You make beats?
I used to.
Uh, but no shade. But it's just like I write my music when I'm at home. I find a beat, I buy it, and I go rap it. I don't really be with producers, and I fuck with the same people I've been fucking with forever. Like so. If somebody want to work with me and your beat sound decent, we could work.
Mhm.
If you cool or whatever, I don't know, but mm-mm.
What about the studio? Like, how did the studio that you go to now? Is that your home studio? How did you
That's
find
my
the
that's my
studio?
home studio. And the person that I record with, I met him from a nigga that I was fucking with. And I was like, damn, wait,
You don't fuck with him no more. Y'all
nah.
be bumping into each other at the studio. Like, you be coming in, you be
I don't even
leaving
think he
out.
stay in Chicago no more.
Oh.
And I recorded the same studio as him now.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So with recording your songs, do you ever record outside? When you saying you have a home studio, do you ever record? Like, if you do a feature and they be like, "Hey,
No,
Smack,
I
do
go
it."
to my studio and I'm like, I'm gonna send it over.
Mm.
We gonna send it over. I'm gonna send. I got you tonight.
You don't think that like making a song together helps with like the?
No, I'm not like that. I'll be like, you could come to my studio. I done did that a couple times. I do my dance. I got that with Stunt Taylor.
What you is
Came
like
to my
that?
studio.
If they be like, "Coming to my studio,"
They
oh,
don't never say
word.
that though.
Oh, what's up?
Probably because my shit sounds so good.
Word. Yeah, we in her shit. What's up? That's what's up. That's what's up. So, with also, you know what I'm saying, talk to me about, you know what I'm saying, what's your views on your peers in the industry that you're a part of? You know what I'm saying? Like the other artists that's like, you know what I'm saying, not like the Beyonce and shit, but like the people that you see, you know what I'm saying, doing the same thing you do.
It's some dope ass, especially like I record with Mixer Studios, and it's a lot of decent ass motherfuckers in Chicago that make music that record with him, and they music is good. Music is music. Like if I like your song, I like your song. Like it is what it is. But I support if I like it. If I don't like it, then I'm not going to support.
For
Like,
sure.
mm.
Hmm. For sure. What is your opinion? Do you have an opinion? So, with that being said, do you have an opinion on this kind of like a compound question, but I'm trying to figure a way to roll it. What's your opinion on like, you know what I'm saying, the female drill and like the sexy red music? What's your opinion on stuff like that?
I have multiple opinions. Like I'm in the middle about it, cause I ain't gonna lie. When I'm at the club,
Mm.
I'm lit. I'm
Hear that
like,
shit.
for real. Like I'm lit. Like that's good. But if I'm not lit, I don't like it.
Hmm.
I gotta be in the mood for this shit. I'm not gonna be just driving around. Listen, like I'm not gonna be just driving around. Have that shit all on my playlist, just listening to that all day, 24/7. I don't think nobody should do that. That's not good at all for nobody, man. But If I'm at the club or some shit, oh, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm lit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And what do you think? What kind of impact do you feel like artists like Sexy Red have on the rap game for females? You see like a lip gloss line. What do you think about that?
I don't think it's good at all. Honestly, don't. I think it's actually see the way I look at it like it's funny
Mm.
because it's entertainment. It's not real.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
But some people look at it like it's real, and I feel like you look at it like that, oh, that's scary.
Mm-hmm.
Type shit.
For sure. For sure. I understand you. I understand 100%. So, what about any other talents outside of music? Any other hobbies? What do you like to do?
I be juicing. I juice. I make watermelon juice, all kind of juices. Like that's my passion. I love doing that. I'm heavy like into herbs and like natural remedies and shit. I'm all into that. Like so that's why I say like I talk to a lot of people. A lot of people ask me stuff. Like I done put a lot of people on with juicing, which I think is really good because everybody needs to be eating healthier and shit right now. Like that's major. Really just that. That's really it. And I drive trucks. Everybody know I drive trucks. And like, I'm crazy with the fashion, all that shit. You feel me? That's probably why I don't be giving a fuck about music. Like I love music, but at the same time it's like I just do so much other shit. I'll be like, it just always go everything that I do always go back to Rap Crush. So it's like I don't really gotta promote my music like that because everything else I do is gonna always go back to that, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. For sure. For sure. That's dope. That's dope. So. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't finna gloss over all that shit. And I drive trucks, you know what I'm saying? So we ain't talking about no motherfucking G. What kind of truck you drive?
I drive 53 foot wheelers.
What?
The big ones. Y'all know the semi
I
truck.
know what it is. I load them at work on Shreddy. So, you know what I'm saying? How did you, first of all, let's start at the beginning. So, the juicing, you know what I'm saying? How did you get into that? And, you know what I'm saying? Because that's good. That's like a lifestyle change, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Do that. So, how did you get into that?
Honestly, it just kind of happened. I told myself, I'm like, damn, I want to start eating healthy and stuff. I want to, and it just happened. Like, I literally just started going to the store, start making juices and stuff that I was seeing online. And they started tasting good. Then I started making them for my grandma. And my grandma, like, these taste so good. And then, like, when I'm at work, I don't like to be, like, eating bad stuff and drinking bad stuff, driving trucks. You got to stay focused and shit. So I'm like, some healthy juices. I take them to work. I give them to my grandma. And that's how it, like, kind of started or whatever.
For sure. So how do you make the juice? Like, do you got a machine? Are you stepping on grapes with your feet in the bucket?
No, I got a juicer at home. So, like, I go get the fruit and the vegetables, and then I put it in my juicer, and then I strain it. Yeah.
Where do you get the I was finna say the directions. Where do you get like the recipes from?
I don't follow recipes
anymore.
anymore.
So what's the best juice? What's the best juice at this point?
I got two. Because I got two that I really like. My watermelon juice is fire because I put watermelon in the ginger and key limes. Oh, my God.
No sugar?
It tastes so. No. I don't put no sugar in none of my juices.
Oh, yeah.
It tastes good, though.
It'll still be sweet. Oh, yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So, and you said it was two.
Oh, yeah. And then my other juice is green juice. Oh, my God. And the crazy part about it is they sell green juice in the grocery store, but I would never buy no green juice from the grocery store when I could make my own.
Green juice?
Yeah.
It's green juice.
It's green vegetables and green fruit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn.
I put cucumbers in it, green apples in it, parsley, cilantro.
Cilantro? I got that on my tacos.
Cilantro is really good for you. Like, it's crazy. Like,
damn, so my taco kind of good for you then.
Yeah, if you eat a cilantro, yeah.
Sure, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, cilantro clean heavy metals out your body, so.
That's crazy. Cause why the fuck is heavy metal in my body? I don't listen to that shit. I'm sure. I don't listen to no rock and roll. Why is it heavy metal in my body? Oh, sure. These people crazy.
Oh, my God. Yeah, that is crazy. Yeah. But, yeah, cilantro is real good for you. So, I just put green vegetables and green fruit in it and then put it in my juicer, mix it together. Sometimes I put some spirulina in it. Spirulina, yeah, it's like a detox or whatever, little powder in it. And sometimes I put some chlorophyll juice in it. But some green vegetables automatically give you chlorophyll. Yeah, yeah.
Now, before we move on, I gotta ask you because I seen some shit on the internet the other night. You got a good juicer or you got okay? I seen a juicer. They put some shit in there.
I done had like 4 or 5.
They pressed the button. That shit just came out all juice. No pulp, no shit.
That's what mine is now. Sure. But I still strain it to make sure it ain't nothing in it. But yeah.
Like I could drink juice like that. I bet on sure.
And I'm telling you, when you start drinking real juice from like fruits and vegetables, you're not gonna want regular juice no more.
So let me ask you, is it more expensive to eat like that and drink like that than to, you know what I'm saying, go to the gas station and get $1 pop, $1 2 liter and shit?
Honestly, no. I mean, I don't know, cause when I go to the grocery store, I'm getting all
I
my.
don't even look at the. I don't even look at the price tag.
just
I
know
just
that
throw that shit in a bag.
I just know it just tastes different, and when you start realizing that the taste is different, you just be like, ugh.
Okay, for sure. So let's slide to these trucks, man. So what made you decide to, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna go get my CDL. I'm finna go drive trucks.
It's crazy. When I was little, I always say I want to drive trucks, and my folks like, why you want to drive trucks? I'm like, cause they making bank, like they make them, they making money, and I was joking about it. But then when I got older, I was like, you might as well just go do it, girl. And then I signed up for it. And I went in there. Everybody was like, I thought you was gonna be scared when you got in there. I was not scared. It just felt normal.
Mm-hmm.
I went to CDL school, got my CDL, passed on the first try.
Mm-hmm.
Bam, got me a job. Yeah, I've been driving trucks for almost 3 years.
That's what's up. That's up. I did that too, but I was driving school buses though.
Oh yeah, they big like
But
some ass. So
man, I'm shorty, but them kids, but yeah, but you know, right, shorty, let me out. It ain't that shit. Ain't no money. Ain't no money in that shit. This shit like super part time.
for real, that's true. That's true.
But yeah. So you know, one thing I saw about driving trucks that like even when I had my CDL for driving a bus, they was like, you should go drive trucks, and I'm like, nah, I'm cool, cause I hate stuff being out of my control. Like I see videos online, like this
Watch
car.
those videos. I don't. I can't. I cannot.
Do you ever see them? You ever see that black lady hanging over the bridge?
No, I don't
That
want to
shit
see
was.
it.
But I'm saying it be certain. But I'm saying it be certain shit that's out of your control. Like, do you just like stay prayed up and just stay?
Honestly, I don't. When I drive trucks, I don't think about nothing negative or bad happening.
Ever lost had a blowout? Ever lost a tire thing? How was that?
My heart was beating so fast,
Mm,
but it was scary. But after I got to the side of the road, I'm like, okay, at least I ain't hit nobody. I was able to get to the side. It is what it is, you know.
So what kind of? I know it's all type of truck drivers, like local and over the road. What kind of driver?
I drove local and over the road.
Well, what do you prefer? What's the best one?
Uh, I like driving over the road if it's like not going super far. Like I have to be at home at least throughout the week. People be going on the road for like 3-4 weeks. I can't do it.
Mm.
I mean, you go crazy being in that truck that long.
What about, you know what I'm saying, in the weather conditions? Is that something that you had to get used to, you know what I'm saying, like driving that big ass truck and like
It's not really that bad.
uh-huh.
It's not really that bad. And we haven't really had no bad winters, but it's not really that bad though because you're in a big truck, your tires and everything is bigger. You shouldn't be driving fast and that type of shit. Anyways, I drive slow, take my time. It's not that bad.
Not you be the ones up there driving
I'll
slow.
be mad as hell going around beeping the horn. I'll be like, okay, all right. Like,
Give me some pros and cons about being a truck driver.
some pros, it's the money used to be better, but it ain't that good no more. But it's cool.
Is it the self-driving trucks?
No, I don't know what the hell it is. Honestly, I don't know.
Okay.
But it's easy.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody around you. Ain't got to deal with nobody around you. You by yourself. You can listen to music, talk on the phone. I mean, and then get to go away, come back for a little bit, and it's fun. It's really fun being so high up in those big trucks. You can see in people car. People be doing some crazy shit. So yeah, it's really fun. Like when you start doing it, it's addictive. Like you get used to it. The cons is like a breakdown. Like you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're not in your state or something like that and you get a breakdown and now I'm stuck here and then they take like 2 hours to come and then don't let it be something big and they like, oh, we don't got the parts right now. Oh, you gotta wait till the morning. Oh, that type of shit. You gotta have a lot of patience because that type of shit will piss you off. Like, oh my God. But other than that, I think that's about it.
Now, when you be like going through other states, like do you be trying to like travel? Like do you hop out and sightsee and look at some shit and
I literally only
outfit from somewhere else?
when I'm at work, I have this weird thing that I do to like where I don't like to do nothing else besides work. Like I don't know why I don't know why I'm like that. I don't go to bars and none of that shit. Like I just go to work. Like sometimes I'll take I'll go out to eat because those big old trucks you can't just pull in no restaurant.
Right,
like
sure.
so you have to catch an Uber or some shit. But like when I'm at work, I try not to like not do like stuff that's not work, which is yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, you know what I'm saying? So like I'm pretty sure it's a lot of adults watching this program right now. And we all know it be like a lot of prostitutes at like truck stops and shit. So
Never seen no
you ain't never
prostitute.
seen no prostitutes? What?
Hell no. I seen some on Facebook and somebody was joking about it, but I'm like, I never seen that.
What? Damn, it's 2025. They don't got prostitutes at the
Look,
truck
I
stops
don't
no
know,
more.
but I know at nighttime I be knocked out. I don't be looking out the window, none of that shit, because I'm a female and
So how do so you slept at truck stops?
yeah.
Do you like keep your gun close? Like keep that motherfucker, sleep that motherfucker right under the pillow and shit? Like what's it like?
It's cool. Somebody was just asking me that. I'm like, I don't look. I get on my
Nice as hell, but I'll pop your ass.
I get out my truck and go to the bathroom. That's about it. Get some food. I close my curtains. Don't nobody know who in there. None of that.
For sure, for sure. So the last thing you said was fashion. So, is it, you know what I'm saying, doing your own thing? Is it a name brand thing? Like what
Make
type of
clothes.
fashion do you
I make clothes too, but I haven't been making clothes like that though. But I'm crazy over fashion. Like when I step outside, yeah, you already know. You already know. I'm crazy over fashion. Like I got a whole room in my house. It's a whole closet full of clothes and shoes. Like I'm just crazy over clothes and shoes. But lately, I've been calming down with the shopping because yeah.
it's becoming a problem?
It's just too much. It's like, gee, you got clothes that you ain't never even wore before. Why you going to the store buying something else?
For sure. So before I get you up out of here, I got a few more questions for you. If you could give me the highlight of your music career so far. Like what was to you personally? What was the best night, the best studio session, the best moment you've ever experienced in a music side?
I have a couple best moments.
Go
When
crazy.
I won Artist of the Month for WGCI,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that was ecstatic for me because WGCI don't really play Chicago music like that except for on Sundays, and they do the Artist of the Month on Sunday. So when they chose me, they called my phone. I was at work. I was delivering mail. I was like, wait, hold on, man. Kanisha, rap crash. Oh, what? Yeah, and then
All the good jobs, I'm sure.
that was one time. Then when I got shouted out on 92.3 when I dropped my song Body Goes with Shella, that was like my name got shouted out. Like little old me. Like and yeah, those just two happiest moments of my life when it come to my music. I never thought as a little girl that I would have music and get shouted out on the radio. Like, yeah. It's really like I really feel like if you doing something and you really working hard towards that shit, you gonna see some type of like progress and you gonna get some type of satisfaction, some type of gift or whatever you want to call it from that shit. Like something good gonna come from that. So yeah, I had some good moments.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So let me ask you this, like, you know what I'm saying, you already spoke, you know what I'm saying, a few times about how you feel about things and how, and, you know what I'm saying, you take everything not too seriously, you know what I'm saying, type shit. So with that being said, do you ever like get discouraged, you know what I'm saying?
With life,
Like fuck
but
this
not
music
with
shit, I'm just be a full-time truck driver type shit.
no. Not with life, certain shit with life, outside of music, all that, yeah. But with music, no. It could be just that because I don't, maybe it's because, it could be because I just was able to do so much that I never thought that I would be able to do ever. I ain't, when I first started making music, I ain't had no support. My mom and like, ain't nobody would know. That was me going to the studio. So I was able to really like do so much. So I guess it's just more of like, I feel like, girl, you done did so much. You pretty proud of yourself. Like, still, like I say, other shit that I do, that shit be, motherfuckers be like, damn, I don't even, they be like, damn, you make music too. Like, what the fuck? What don't you know? What don't you not know how to do? And about me being a brown woman, I just feel like I'm a superwoman. Like, I'm doing everything for someone else.
For sure, that's dope. That's dope. So I want to ask you. I want to ask you. Back at your creative process, I want to ask you about performing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. When I was younger, I loved performing. Like I'm 30 now. So when I was like 21, 22, 23, 24, 20, oh God, I love performing. Like, baby, what? All eyes on me. I'm finna. And when I was younger, that's
I
how I
knew you was
was.
old when you said tag. Don't sure. I'm 32. Motherfuckers don't know about tag. Don't sure. You gotta be.
The number one thing I used to love about putting on the show is I'm on stage, I'm roughing my shit, I could do whatever I want, and you sitting, you finna watch me, you watching me,
Facts.
all eyes on me. I used to love that shit.
Facts.
Yeah, that's one thing I love about performing.
What kind of preparation goes into making a room feel like that? If any, you know what I'm saying? Are you in the mirror? Are you dancing in the shower? Like, how do you get ready to perform?
When I go to the clubs or the bars with my friends,
Pre-show?
I'm the same way.
Oh, sure.
Like, I'm putting on a show. Last time I went out, this dude was like, oh, let me buy you a drink. He's like, he was like, I got you as long as you keep dancing.
He said, DJ, spin that shit.
I'm like, I love dancing and shit. So it's just all follow from to me. Like everything I do is it's just all the same. Everything is the same.
So no choreographed moves. You just get on there and it's a vibe every time you
Yeah.
perform. How do you feel about performing? Do you like it? Do you know what I'm saying? Is it part
In a minute, like
part of the job? What's it?
perform in a minute, but when I do perform, I love to perform. Like, oh my god, like I done performed at some places with like it be so many. I done performed at some places. It be so many people there. My mom used to come to my show. She'd be like, "How?" She'd be like, "You really like do this because how was you able to do that?" I'm like, it's just a natural thing. You feel me?
For sure. So you said now this is a question I ask a lot of artists too. Now you mentioned that you haven't done a show in a minute, and there's like a big thing that's going on in the city right now. We have like slot giveaways and contests and open mics. What's your vibe? What's your feeling on them things? Like, are those
like
things
open
you
mics.
participate in?
Open mic's cool. I just haven't did no show in a minute. Like I don't know if it's because I be working and I don't be out here like that. If somebody comes to me and ask me like, "Oh, do you want to perform here?" If I'm free, I'll go. Like if I'm not free, I can't go. You know. But most of the time lately, well, right now I just started freeing up. But before that, like I ain't usually be out here like that. So you know. But I love open mics. Only reason I love open mics is because I don't know nobody here. Well, most of the time, you know, I don't know nobody there. So now it's like, okay, now you can show people and you can get some new fans. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So the area that you're in now, is there a music scene out there at all?
Look, I stayed where I stayed, but that's just where I stayed. If that makes sense.
That's
just
how
where
it was
like,
when I stayed. I used to stay on 63rd. I had a studio on 63rd, but I just stayed there. But I ain't stayed. That's just where I stayed.
That's just where I stay. Like that's just where I lay my head at and go to sleep and get dressed and go.
Right back out west. Fuck you talking about? I'm sure.
I do not be out there like that. Like nah.
For sure. Okay. So, what are you listening to now?
Oh God, don't judge me. Okay.
No, Judge Free Zone.
I listen to Luther Vandross, Jodeci, Boyz II Men, Lauryn Hill, Anita Baker.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody from
Whitney
the
Houston.
2000s?
Don't judge me.
No, I was
I
talking.
do listen to some new music though too. I do. Like certain songs I like, you know, my little dance songs, you know.
What would be your favorite part about doing music? If you had to name one thing, what's your favorite part about doing it?
Oh my God, is that this shit's so raw to me. How I could be fucking at work or something, or I could be driving. I done did this a lot. Driving or on the toilet.
There you go.
And I'm writing music. And I done wrote a whole song on the toilet. Then I go to the studio and record this song. And then I put this song out. And then people like, damn, that shit raw as hell.
You be like, literally.
I was like, yeah, I made that on the toilet. Like, you know.
Yeah, that shit literally right there. That's that shit. Nah. Oh, sure.
I
So
think that's the best part about writing music.
that's
Making
dope.
music.
That's dope. What's your least favorite part? If you could take away one thing, if it was like the business, if it was the networking.
I think that I can't say that because I feel like I told you how I am, so I'm kind of like real like bossy. Like
There you go.
I go back on. So I can't say the business because
Cause I do all the business. I'm sorry.
right, the business could be a flaw for me, but if you the type of person that's just like gonna listen to everything a person say, and even if it don't make sense, you just like okay, then you ain't got no business problems. But
Sure.
with me, I'm like they don't make sense.
For sure. So before you get up out of here, let the people know if they look up Rap Crush right now, what would they find? What would they see? You know what I'm saying? What would you? Matter of fact, for anybody who may be watching and listening right now who's seeing Rap Crush for the first time, what piece of art would you point them to introduce yourself to them?
As far as a song,
As far as anything, the best introduction to Rap Crush. What would you point them to?
I have multiple things. I don't know because if somebody don't know me and I just tell them like just Google me.
Oh,
Everything's
there you
coming
go.
up.
Oh, sure.
Just Google me, like you know.
Okay. So, are you working on anything right now? Anything coming up? You know what I'm saying?
Low key want to put out a new project, but I'm just like I'm fighting against it. I'm like I don't know. Because this last project I put out is going to be very dope and raw, just from the creative part with the music that I'm thinking about doing.
My bad. Why you fighting against it?
Cause I always do this every time I release a project. I overthink it. I feel like, oh no, yeah.
Nah, man, put that shit out, man. That shit raw. You gotta put that shit out, shorty.
It gotta make sense.
Motherfucking asteroid might hit the earth and and blow the dinosaurs away. You know what I'm saying?
It gotta make sense. If it ain't making sense, then I gotta wait for it to make sense. It'll make sense in a
Your fans want it.
They don't. They good. They could listen to dopamine, butterflies.
Facts.
Yes.
Facts. We got shit out there. So before you get up out of here, let the people know where they can find you on social media, where they can find the music, where they can possibly reach out to work for you, get styled. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, follow me on Instagram at Rap Crush. My Snapchat is
She got the answer to the CDL
oh my
test.
gosh, it's Rap Crush. My TikTok is official Rap Crush. My Spotify and everything else is just Rap Crush. Rap Crush, Rap Crush, Rap Crush. RAPCRUSH.
So well, I definitely appreciate your time. Enjoy the rest of your evening. In a minute, gang.